if you want to get rid of your strap and you have, look at me now.
Oh my God.
I am just walking into the game. You see me right now. We've got your little pocket here. It's a zipper right here. So if you're like, woo, go team, nothing flies out. Hey guys, welcome to the official YouTube page for Calm Down with Erin and Charissa. This is where you can watch all of our ridiculous conversations and fun interviews. We have full shows, we've got pre-games, anything and everything that you guys could want. But first, you're going to have to subscribe. Just hit subscribe right there and you're good to go. And now you can calm down with us. Yep. Can you tell that we're reading this off a script? We hope so. All right. We need to calm down and wrap this bad boy up. Press subscribe. Thanks for listening. Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeart Radio. Whoop, whoop. Favorite fruit? I gotta tell you. Oh, yeah, I like the pineapple.
Can you believe I didn't used to like pineapple?
I got to tell you, this is something new about you. Can you believe I never watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives until yesterday, and now I'm on episode 6? What have you done to me?
I don't know what you've been doing. You've been missing out on a good time. Anyone that has watched this show knows what I'm talking about. Real chaos over there. Taylor, and I'm all in on Taylor. People want to, she's great. And I also want to help her with her kids too. Taylor, if you need a babysitter,
I'm not there yet. You don't have time. You're about to go to 2 cities in 1 week and organize your pouches. Knock it off.
Well, I'll swing through Utah. I'll help watch your kids. This gal's great.
Wait, one more thing about it. I was discussing it with my hair girl today, and she said, "What episode are you on?" I said, "I'm on episode 5." I said, "My girlfriend told me, I haven't even seen half of it yet because we got to deep dive into the husband." She goes, "Can you just hurry up? There's so much going on." She also warned me, I'm not allowed to go online and look at Mom Talk. Are you on Mom Talk at all?
No, I'm not on TikTok.
Last time I went to Montauk with you, you got 2 speeding tickets.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I can't drive in New York City. I'll be arrested. Welcome, everybody, to the Calm Down podcast. And with that, no, I'm not on TikTok. I had moments the other day. Where I was like, do I need to be on TikTok? Is this one of those things where my dad used to say to me, like, "Oh, I'm never going to text you." And I was like, "Dad, get over it. You're going to text." Like, that's all he does now is text me. Aww. So it's like, am I behind on the TikTok thing? But then there's the other part of me that's like, no,
I don't want it.
I don't want to get in that. I'm already trying to curtail the social stuff with the platforms I do have, let alone then dive back in and then just be scrolling and do it. 10-minute tutorial on blending makeup. Hey, speaking of, you know how you mentioned that you might have been a little flushed the other day? That just happened to me because I did a full exfoliation and I ripped my skin off because it was breaking out. And now it's like Red Rover, send me right over. I can't even talk.
I tried a new peptide first and last time. Wow.
This one, no one has more peptides than
Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad in my fridge right now.
I have in my fridge different potions that you've turned me on to, and then I forget to take them. So then, classic me, I get back and I'm like, oh, I'll just double up or sometimes triple up on the thing because I've missed a week or 2. So who knows what the hell's going on over here. So
you know what I got back on this morning? My Glio whatever spray that smells like rotten eggs.
Steve loves that.
If you like glutathione, how do you say it? Glutathione?
Glutathione. Good. You sounded it out. You never gave up.
Thank you. But you got to rub some lotion over that or your clothes start sticking to yourself. I wake up in the morning, my jammies are stuck to my skin.
My jammies. I do declare. No, I don't like the smell of it.
I know, but
very, very
consistent.
Benefit. Maybe that's something I should work on. I'm not very consistent with things. I'll buy all this shit. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I've got a package waiting for me at the front door because I got suckered in on an Instagram thing the other day.
What was
it? She rolled on this little solution around her nose and her cheeks and all these blackheads came out. And I was like, oh my God.
Tell me how it goes. Cause the last time I got tricked into buying something on Instagram for skincare, I went on 3 prescription
antibiotics.
know.
I know. Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing. That package that's at the front door, it's going to be at your house in about an hour and a half when I come and pick you up because I might even drive in the car. I don't know, but I'm excited, man. They really get you on these things.
They do.
Like the girl she was like, and there wasn't it didn't seem like there was a lot of editing either. So I was like, maybe this shit really works.
That got me on the Korean skincare. Be
like
careful.
Those salmon sperm masks
gave me a rash.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. For those of you that didn't listen to the pregame this week, Erin got her hair done and it looks fantastic. I can't stop looking at it.
Oh, I love the color. I just got to put a couple clip-ins in because I got the mullet thing. This has always been my problem. I'm really thick here, but really thin here. Can you imagine if I just cut it? No. I did that once. It was bad. Nope.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we had this conversation on the pregame. I'm in a real influx between my hair. Do I want to grow it out? Do I not want to grow it out? I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to be consistent with that because it's finally healthy.
It's gorgeous.
Wait, for those of you that also didn't join us on the pregame this week, we teased that Erin is going to talk about something she's wearing right now. And I'm so proud of my gal.
Thanks, guys.
So everyone put your hands together for another collab by Erin Andrews. The floor is yours, gal.
Collabing. So we announced the other day, we started a partnership with WWE. I'm wearing the Nikki t-shirt. I got to say, Nikki's never looked better in her entire life. Holy crap-a-moly, I'll have what she's having.
Yeah, what peptides is she on? She's looking fresh.
Hot and fearless. So we've got a bunch of different styles. They're available online at WWE Shop. You can buy them on fanatics.com. We were also kind of fun. We were at the SummerSlam event. I felt like the female version of Pat McAfee, just not in the ring and flipping around and private jet. I love that though. But so I'm excited to see where this partnership could go. Can I show you some other things I have going on?
I would love nothing more. And while you pull those items up, I will just say, because Erin doesn't like to pat herself on the back, I will do it for her.
Oh.
I am so proud of you. This line just continues to grow and grow and grow. And anybody, and I know that there's people that are listening that are business owners, and it is so hard. It's one thing to say you're going to do it, and it's another thing to actually do it. So you just keep growing, and the product is awesome. In fact, I just asked you to bring me one of the NFL items for the upcoming season because I love your stuff, and I'm so excited for this partnership. And let me just tell you, the fans of WWE are
great.
Unbelievable. You want to talk about a loyal fan base? The NFL has nothing on WWE. The fans are fanatical.
They're
great. What else do you have for us today?
So I was going to show you a couple of our bags. Our stadium bags came. This is cute. All these are, the right size. They're clear. Look at the little chain with it. Because you get to the game, and if you have the wrong kind of purse, you could be screwed.
That happened to me one time.
For security measures, we've got it the right size, clear. So that's that.
I like that chain a lot. Cute.
2 chains. Here's another one we have with this is like a cross body, if you will.
This is my favorite, Erin, by the way. When she goes on QVC and shows all this, I literally rewind because I love when she goes through the details. Please give us some details of this bag.
So the adjustable strap, so cute. This one is always obviously in black and white because I had to do the NFL version, but we have them in team colors and team names. This is the right size. If you want to get rid of your strap and you have, look at me now.
Oh my God.
I am just walking into the game. You see me right now. We've got your little pocket here. It's a zipper right here. So if you're like, woo, go team, nothing flies out. And here's the next thing.
They thought of everything.
If you want to bring baby Junior or baby whatever, Susie, we've got your wear diaper bag.
Oh my God. Stop it right now. You have a diaper bag?
We have a diaper bag. We have all your little compartments, your team name.
Come on, Erin.
And if you want a changing pad to take to the ladies' room,
stop
or
it.
if the dads want to take them to the men's room before the second quarter.
Come on. Wait, show there's little footballs and goalposts on there and plays. Erin,
this play right here, I think this is going to be huge for the Eagles and Saquon Barkley. Right here. That
play right there. Well, priority is the run game. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That is adorable, that little changing pad and a diaper bag. And by the way, Don't even have to use it as a diaper bag. I like the size of that tote. We're talking about things that we should bring to the stadium. I'll just take the diaper bag, leave the changing. Actually, I can sit on the changing pad. This is great. Bum support.
I'm going to bring for you to wear to the Fox seminar. This is our version of our windbreaker this year, kind of like old school, different vibe. I love the back. Oh, also, shoot, I don't have it with me. I was looking at it last night. We have the Cowboys and we have the vintage like logo on the back. It's so cute. This is kind of fun.
Yeah, for those of individuals that just listen to the podcast and can't see it, describe what's going on with that.
So what's going on with this? I like it a little oversized. It's kind of bigger letters in the front. I have to wear everything, obviously not team specific. So CT and I do a little NFL action. You've got NFL written across your chest. You got the logo on the back, oversized hoodie. I love this.
I cannot tell you, and I'm not just saying this because it's you, I cannot tell you the number of people that stop me when I'm wearing clothes. And like, oh my God, that is so cute. What a cute jacket. What a cute sweater. And now when I wear, obviously it's on Sundays every day at Fox or every week at Fox, everyone knows it's your stuff. And they're like, oh my God, I need that. I want that. You have done an incredible job with this line and your team is really crushing it. Lauren?
This is kind of fun too. This is like, shoot, I need Lauren. Hold on. Lauren, I need you. I love you. This is like, well, this is cute. And you'll see this.
Oh, I love that.
This is like a little knitted cuff right here. So it looks like your old school, like varsity kind of like
Letterman jacket.
Yep. They have it also here at the bottom as well. I'm trying to think of what kind of material this is, but it's got a collar. It almost feels like it's a little heavier than a denim jacket. It's got the NFL on the back. Here in the front is the decal that hits. We'll have these in the team colors. I tried on the Chiefs one yesterday. So cute.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I hope that you guys can see what we're talking about. If you can't, these pieces are so cute. So Erin, tell everybody where they can get these. Because I have people ask me all the time where they can get the NFL specific stuff. Because
look at how cute this is. Obviously, you can get it on fanatics.com, wearbyea.com. What kind of, were you on a call?
No, I was.
Oh shit, sorry. What kind of fabric is this? What are we calling this?
Snap front fleece.
This is a snap front fleece.
Isn't this adorable? It's so good, Erin. All this.
What do you call this?
That's a cuff.
Like a hoodie, like a knit cuff. There it is on the back. Like, come on, how cute. And this we love too, right, Lorani? This is our what? This jacket.
Oh, that's our varsity puffer jacket.
Oh, I love this guy for our varsity puffer jacket.
Oh,
come on.
These are number one. You guys, these make incredible gifts. If you ever have that person in your life, I'll just join you right now on QVC. If you ever have that person in your life that you don't know what to get them, I'm telling you, get them one of these jackets. And especially if they have a team that they're like crazy about, then do that. But even just these jackets, ladies, when you want to go and you're trying to impress a guy and you're going to the bar on the weekends, throw on one of these jackets. You will have every person in the bar or restaurant asking you where you got this. Mark my words. Airports, I get stopped. Hotels, I get stopped. Being like, what is that and where can I get it?
You're going to die for this. A neutral, we're calling it a crudie. It's like oversized, but we'll still have it in all the teams. But like, it's just, you're like neutral vibe. Cute.
It's really, really, really good stuff, guys. I love all of this. This is making me very happy and excited for the football season.
Woo! She loved the diaper bag. It's going to make her have a baby.
I gotta pay my storage fee at the fertility clinic. They keep sending me messages. That's really interesting.
I just had to pay for my storage fee. My God.
I know. And I don't know. This is a weird, okay, with that, before we get to that, I'm so proud of you. This stuff is awesome. Awesome. We're
really excited. So you guys get on it now in terms of ordering, because I get DMs from everybody. I'm out of breath. That's so sad. Saying, oh, there's nothing left with sizes. We do try to replenish as much as we can, but usually what's out is out. So get up on it. I'm really excited. We were trying it on last night when I got home. It's really cute.
Really, really, really good. I'm very excited for the season, for you, and the continued evolvement that is where Erin and Drew's. On the other note, the diaper bag, because Erin tries to get me to have a kid and or get married. the whatchamacallit, the kid thing. So I have my eggs stored at the fertility clinic, and I told you what I wanted to do with them. I want to donate them to other people. And there's like a whole thing with that. But then there's the part of me that thinks like, I'm 99.9% sure I don't want to have a kid. 99.9% sure. But there is that 0.1% where you're like, oh, am I going to regret this or whatever? So this idea that I have these eggs frozen over here makes me feel like, oh, maybe there's still like, if that 0.1%. Who knows? And I don't need to tell you that doesn't mean anything. There's a long journey between that and actually having a child. But so they keep calling me and they keep sending me the bills for it. I'm like, well, wonder if I don't just legally, can they destroy
me? No, don't do that. What's this bill at right now? Because I just paid mine and I was like, holy.
Oh no, it's like not that much. It's a couple $1,000s. I shouldn't just pretend like it's not that much, but it's just more of that idea where I'm like, I know I don't want to have kids. Let me just tell you something too. I watched kids the other day. These were saints, Tony's kids up at the ranch.
Yeah.
These children were some of the most polite, kind, and I've known this about them, but we have little slumber parties. I have them stay over at the ranch and like we build forts, we play dress up, we have scavenger hunt, like all these things. It's like she does so much for me. The least I can do is like have these kiddos over. And they're so cute. And when I tell you, like, little boy, like I was picking up from dinner, his name's Cole, and he's like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "Just even like knock it off." Like it's so cute. They left. This was 24 hours, and I was like, "How do mothers and fathers do this?" I just had two of the best, most well-behaved children under my roof for even less than 24 hours. And they left. And I was like, I'm exhausted. And I feel like I'm pretty good with kids. I've been around kids a long time, but I'm like, it's constant. You have to feed them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was so proud of myself that I made pancakes. I made pasta. I know, but I'm like, this is one day. So shout out to the mothers and the fathers out there, yourself, of course, at the forefront of this compliment. You guys are unbelievable because it's all day, every day. And then I don't even have to worry about raising them. I don't have to worry about like one of the gates got left open and some of the horses like started to run towards the gate. And I'm like, fuck the gate. And meanwhile, I'm yelling fuck in front of these kids. And then afterwards I was like, you guys, I'm so sorry for swearing. And I like text Tony later and I was like, I'm sorry if your kids said I swear. She goes, oh, please, they're fine. But I'm like, I don't even have to worry about like raising these children to be nice humans out in the world or any of this stuff. So I just sat there when they left and I poured myself a big glass of wine and I was like, kudos to the mothers and fathers of America and all around the world, because that is a tough gig.
I agree. And I sit there and think about all the times that I am like, God, this is so hard. And we have help. And I think about my mom who had a full-time job, didn't have help. And I think about my friends who don't, and they have multiple kids. Regardless how you do it, it's difficult. It's really, really hard. I've mentioned this past couple of weeks. Mac is at this 2 stage. He's in the terrible 2s. There are times he is just the bestest boy in the whole world. And then there are times where it's panic USA. We were at this nice restaurant the other night. I've got to learn one thing. I build things up in my head. I think I know because time is running out. I'm going to be on the road a lot more. This is kind of it for our summer together. I was so excited to go to this dinner. We were going on the golf carts and then we were going up to dinner and I know he loves this spaghetti. And I build this shit up in my head. Man, I know I discussed it before. My kid, he's a dream, but he knows how to kind of push our buttons. And I am trying to navigate this whole thing. He just starts, and it sounds like there's something wrong. And everybody in the restaurant looks. And my first reaction, because my mother was very good about this. My mom was like, I'm not ruining anybody else's meal. I'm taking my kid out of the restaurant. I'm just not. And I'm mortified, and I know Jarrett's mortified, and I grab him. But I'm also very much at this stage right now. And listen, if anybody has any tips or tricks, please let me know, because I'm trying to learn every way I can. Our nanny is wonderful, and she is sitting there with us. But I do believe when my husband and I are there, it is us that needs to say, hey, listen, we are at a restaurant. We do not act like this. Our nanny is the first one to be like, I got him. Great. But I'm going to walk out with you and say, hey, buddy, we're not going to do this, because if we are going to do this, we're not going to turn on, Frozen anymore. We're not going to watch this, all that kind of stuff, or we're going to go home. We thought he had it together. We thought he was good. Instead, he just got back and he started screaming again. And I just said, Jarrett, you go talk to him. And when we got home, we realized second time he did it, we should have left. We shouldn't have tried to prolong the night, all these things. But man, when it happens, it's like a 5-alarm fire, because I don't want to piss off anyone. I want to get out of their way. I want to try to figure out what to do. It's really, really hard.
So two things. Do you think is he doing that like first scream because you think he wants something that you're not giving him?
No,
or
I think he's pissed. He doesn't want to be in the booster chair. He wants to be out. He wants to party. He's starting to feel comfortable at our club now. He wants to run around.
Okay.
He like knows everybody now.
I'm only laughing because I can picture this whole thing happening. The other side of it is that you, the same way you apologize at pickleball for not being perfect at the game of pickleball, your child is 2 years old.
I know.
He's not 12 sitting there screaming. He's a kid. He's a baby still, and like still figuring out. Now, we know Mac's very smart, so he's going to test you, and you're not going to let him get away with it, right? Because you're not going to then just give him whatever he wants, or give him the screen, or give him the toy, or whatever it is. It's like, you're teaching him these very important things, but it's also that delicate balance of like, he's still a kid. So how do you, or you just go, we're not going, it's why we can't have nice things. We're not going to nice dinners. You're at an age where you can't be at a restaurant. And so that's where you just say, okay, you and I are going to have a date night in a nice place, and we're going to take him to the Chuck E. Cheese so he can scream with the other kids that are there.
No, it's true. And like, we should have left the restaurant earlier, or we should have said, hey, you take him home. We're going to stay here and finish up, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But my problem is, and we discuss it so much when we get home, Jarrett and I, is like, I panic, I grab him and I'm running out. And Jarrett's like, then you look at me for the second time and be like, you say something. And I'm like, I need to be calmer. I just need to be calm and be like, okay, because my kid's feeding off my energy. The other thing, you'll love this. There was a 15-month-old sitting next to us. So good, in a high chair.
You're
not
comparing.
saying a word, looking at Max, smiling. Max got his fork. Max banging his fork. Hey, Mac, let's not bang our fork. Mac, if you bang your fork one more time, I'm going to take it away and we're going to have to go outside. Mac then throws the fork at the 15-month-old. And I'm like, well, this was a good night. I mean,
not the little laugh at the end. And I'm only laughing because this is what I'm saying. I had 24 hours with two of the best children on the planet. There was nothing, they did nothing wrong. It's just, it is constant. And you're thinking to yourself, like, what did I do with my life and my time before having it? And of course, you worked your ass off to have that baby. Like you did.
And I'm grateful for him. Now I'm in the fucking throes of it, man.
That's my point. Nobody tried harder. I mean, there's people that are in the same boat as you that try so hard, and like you have a baby. But I mean, if you're then there's those moments where you're like, what are we doing here? What? But that's the thing though. It's all a phase. And then my mom would always say this to my sister or my brother with kids, like, you think this is hard? You think 2 years old where I see the kid.
Exactly.
He's under my roof. He's in a high chair. I have full supervision of this kid. Try having a 21-year-old. Try having an my niece is going off to college. She leaves on Wednesday. And I know my brother is just freaking out because it's like, how did our parents do it? And, as kids, we were like, oh God, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. And like, we don't have any, we're not worried at all about ourselves, but relinquishing control of this human being that you raised and did everything to protect, and then you send him out in the world and it's like, oh my God, I don't think I could handle it. We were at the lake this past weekend with Willis and Daisy, and I was like, well, we're going to go on a walk because Daisy loves to run on the shoreline. She'll go back and forth and back and forth. Well, it's a trail, it's a public trail, and so there's obviously other people, but I'm very aware, like Daisy will listen if I call her name. Willis will not. So Willis can stay on the leash. Daisy can run back and forth. Steve is going, there's someone there. There's someone there. No, Daisy. He is like panicked about every little thing that this dog is doing because he's like, no, she doesn't stay on the leash. And I go, she's fine. She's fine. But I get his anxiety because he's not like been around dogs as much as I have. And like, I know how to like navigate that thing, but he is. And so now we're in a fight over the dog. He goes, just leave the dog on the leash. And I was like, she doesn't need to be on a leash. The whole point. So I can only imagine as a parent where now you're sitting there and these fights that you're having with your significant other is about the child. So I walked away from that 24 hours and I was like, I know how hard it is. I mean, I don't pretend to know, but like being around children enough in my life, I never underestimated how difficult it is, but it is. You guys really are heroes for being parents.
We literally got home, put him in the bath, put him to bed. One of us is reading to him. The other one of us is laying on the ground listening, and he couldn't be cuter, but it's like, dude, you just ruined dinner. Anywho, then we walk upstairs to our room and Jared just gets like stiff as a board and throws himself face first into the bed. Like,
and then, but this is the thing about being a parent, I'm sure, is that you have this moment where you're like, fuck. And then, like you said, like 2 seconds later, you're like, you're so cute. Oh my God. Something really bad happened to me. Something really bad happened. This is how I feel because my children are animals.
Yes.
And I want to, I was really upset with one of my animals. I get a call from Tony that Frankie has killed one of the basement cats. And when I thought that the other basement cat was killed by a rattlesnake, no, we found out that was Frankie.
Frankie is
one of my rescue dogs that is the sweetest little angel you ever did see. But this one is fast, man. She is like, she's really fast. And Tony saw it last second, like before it was too late. She got one of the cats and killed it. And we thought that another one of the basement cats, because there's 4 that live in the basement, we thought one of them had been killed by a rattlesnake. And now Tony's like, well, we obviously know what happened to the other cat. So now I'm sitting there and I'm like, I love you, Frankie. But then I'm like, you just killed 2 cats in 2 months. And so now I don't know what to do because I'm like,
why does Tony think she's killing the cats?
Well, she saw her killing it. She's like, and tried to like.
Why does she think she's doing that?
Because she just like thinks they're like something she needs to hunt. I mean, that's the delicate balance, right? Like these dogs are out there in the wild. You're supposed to go after mountain lion. You're supposed to go after bears. You're supposed to go after, you're protecting this house. And then all of a sudden it's like, she's not able because she's still like a puppy to disseminate like, oh no, the cats are okay. So we won't kill those. Those are part of the family. And she's just hunting. And like, it made me so sad. And I'm like, this is like what I'm saying. I'm like, these are my children. And I'm like, 2 of them died because one of my other freaking kids like killed him. And then I just like, I don't know. I was really bummed out. Then you should see Steve. Steve is Googling these vests to put on the cats so that look at this vest, spike vest for cats that we're going to put the cats in a spike vest so that the dogs can't attack it. And I'm like, this is a great idea. Tony goes, yeah, we just need to discipline Frankie when she does it. The cats will freak out if they have this on. But I'm like, this is kind of
for killing each other. Well, no,
yeah, I know exactly.
They'll kill other animals.
And then I know, but I'm like, it's called a coyote vest, so coyotes can't get them.
Oh.
Anyways, so yeah.
God, that world you have over there. I'm dealing with a 2-year-old.
You're worried about
15-month-olds.
But this just goes to show you, like life presents obstacles in many different ways. But no, Mac's
How
fine.
about when I had Mac FaceTime you guys the other day? I think it was FaceTiming Uncle Steve. He's just sitting there in the chair and you guys are like, Mac, what are you doing?
I love him so much. That's the other thing too. You can't get mad at that kid. That kid is so cute. He is so cute.
Did I tell you how he's saying gondola now? Out of the blue, he's going, gaga.
He's so sweet. My little macaroni. I miss him. We got a little bit of time. You want to roll through some headlines?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. First up, we got flip phone summer. Gen Z vows to resurrect low tech, hanging up on the addictive call of the smartphone. Tweens, teens, and 20-somethings are instead going retro, ditching their digital devices for 2000 era flip phones. I love it.
They were always cool.
I love it. Yeah. I love anything. I actually heard Kelsey, who we love, on her podcast, not gonna lie, talking to Kelly Ripa this week. And if you guys haven't heard this thing, I would do the same thing. She's talked about her and Jason, their position on cell phones with their girls when they're old enough to get them, that they won't be allowed to have them. They're only going to have a phone that they can use on the first floor of their house. There's going to be a landline. If they go and do sports, they can use it for that. But like, it's just, I don't know. Going back to the difficulty of parenting, everyone has their own version and way to do things. But I love the idea of this flip phone thing, because smartphones is where you get into, like, you just sit on these things for hours and hours. Adults, we do it. And so it's like with the flip phone, it's like now you're satisfying the need of, like, if you're in danger or you need a ride or something, you can still do that, but you're just not held victim by this device that can literally do everything. So I'm 100%. All for it. I think it's great.
I love it. Dog owners start missing their pets less than an hour into a trip, survey shows. That's according to a new survey of 2,000 dog owners, which also revealed 42% said coming home to their dog can be the part of the trip they enjoy the most. I agree. I
have such guilt. I have such guilt because I have it. People have asked me, like, oh, why Willis and Daisy, like, don't go to the ranch? Because the ranch dogs have, as evidenced by Frankie killing the cats, that's their domain. That's their thing. If I bring Willis and Daisy there, Willis and Daisy are allowed to come inside and sleep. And then that's not fair to the other dogs and whatever. It's just better to keep them separate. But like, I really miss Willis and Daisy when I'm not with them. And then I go most of the season with not seeing all those animals at the ranch just because it's harder for me to get there. And I feel so guilty. I'm like, oh, did they forget about me? Like, it's a love. And I always talk about it. Like, we don't deserve dogs. They're the best. And they are just so consistent. And like, I miss Howie when I don't see Howie. He's such a good boy. But like,
is there a Lolli update?
Lolli update, just the same. Just she'll come out when you sit outside the crate and just sit by her. She'll come on the other side of the fence line and hang out. So yeah, I mean, my need and want is, like, I want her to, like, be good now. And I just have to remember however many years that this poor dog has been going through stuff is going to take, hopefully not 10 years, but a lot of time to sort of work through those habits. And I think about Daisy she was really badly abused, and it took, God, probably like 2 years for her to really, like, chill out and, like, be comfortable. So yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah. So Lolli is just getting more and more used to being up at the ranch. And the good news, I'm a little nervous, obviously, with Frankie's behavior lately, but dogs have a way of working it out, and like they're, like the hierarchy and stuff. And she's a female, so it's different as opposed to like having male dogs that like are who wants to be the alpha. But yeah, dogs are the best.
What does Tony say? Does she think she's right on time and everything?
Yeah, she's like, she goes, she's doing better than I thought she'd be doing. For her to even come and sit on that fence line and like just let you, like, at least even, be around her and not always be so timid. Because every time I'd go down to feed her, she would just be hiding under that trailer. So at least now she's like used to interaction.
Yeah.
The Lolli. Thank you for asking. Tired mom leaves vacation with in-laws early to protect her peace.
Hey.
And doesn't have any regrets. This is great. One woman took to social media to share that while on an annual family vacation with her husband's side of the family, she decided to leave early and never look back. Quote, every year I try to show up with a smile and make it work with our family of 5. It's a lot to juggle. I hit my limit. So we left. On day 12, mind you, 5 days early. No apologies. No regret.
Day 12, that's over a week. That's 2 days, 2 weeks. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. And again, I think in life, you gotta, it's your I mean, I don't know. That's a whole different set of conversations when you're dealing with in-laws and this and that whole situation. But I'm all about it. Like, especially if her and her husband are aligned on that stuff. It's like, yeah. And I also think about this too. We've talked about it, whether it's friends or whether it's family. If somebody, like, if your family or your friends can't understand the position, then sorry, it's not our responsibility to bear the burden of everybody else's feelings towards a situation. If we always have to acquiesce to how everybody else would handle a situation or deal with the situation, then we go around being people pleasers. And at some point that's where people lose their fucking shit. That's where they just lose their mind. It's like falling down. It's like that movie where you're just like, you go ballistic. Like you've held it in, and then you're like, rah! So it's like, I don't know. And I'm all about the communication, like the slow release. Like, hey, I know Also, 17-day vacation. My God, good for you. I'd be like, we're going to shorten this one up because I love you and I want to keep loving you. So we're going to reel this thing back. Also, how cute is my cup? Shout out to Kurt. Our sweet producer, Kurt, got Erin and Ivy's. Adorable.
Love it. I can't wait for a coffee pre-seminar.
Oh, yeah. No, this is an iced tea, actually, because I got some of those, whatever, the little iced tea things. I love you. I'm going to see Erin in a little bit.
We love
you guys as we count down to kickoff here. Thank you for sending in questions and everything for pregame. We love those. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye. Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.